22. How Protestant propagandism is neither legitimate nor logical. When the Catholic Church, through her bishops and priests, points Protestant propagandism to Christians as an unjust and hateful aggression, non-Catholic journals and the organs of revolution and rationalism bristle up and bitterly denounce the Church as having two weights and two measures by despotically forbidding to others what she has not ceased to practice from her beginning. Such recriminations deserve an answer, and it is very simple. All Protestant sects acknowledge that salvation can be attained in the Catholic Church. On the other hand, the Catholic Church has unceasingly protested that she is the only true Church and that it is necessary to belong to her in order to be a child of God. Protestants, therefore, are in open contradiction with their principles when they endeavor to wrestle souls from the Catholic Church, and the Catholic Church would act in flagrant opposition to her own principles were she not to exert her whole power and energy in bringing back to Jesus Christ those who have unfortunately been led out of her fold. The Catholic Church, in her efforts to enlighten a Protestant and to bring him back to the true faith, preserves to him the possession of all the truth he possesses and bestows upon him all that in which he is found wanting. It is a poor man, only half-dressed, that she is endeavoring to clothe. What she adds to the little he already possesses makes a perfect Christian. But not so when the Protestant propagandist succeeds to seduce a Catholic. It only ends by taking away from him a part of his belief and giving him nothing at all in return. He leaves him half-naked like the unfortunate traveler whom the highwayman robs of all garments under the heartless pretense of freeing him of all unnecessary encumbrance and without bestowing on him so much as one rag for protection against cold. However, it is acknowledged, even by Protestants, that in fact of religious truths, they cannot bestow on Catholics aught that the latter do not already possess, and still farther, they aver that whatever they preserve of Christianity, it is all borrowed of the Catholic Church. It is worth while to hear Luther, the ardent patriarch of the Reformation, on this subject. At the meeting of Marburg, when the famous dispute between Luther and Zwinglius took place, the former maintaining the dogma of the Holy Eucharist against all adversaries, Zwinglius objected to the dogma of the real presence as a remnant of popery. "Well then," quoth Luther, "reject also the Holy Bible, because it is from the Pope we have received it. We are forced to acknowledge, Protestants as we are, that in popery there are truths of salvation, yes, all the truths of salvation, and that we receive them from popery, for it is in popery that we find the true Holy Scriptures, true baptism, the true sacrament of the altar, the true keys which pardon sin, true preaching, true catechism, the true articles of the faith, and moreover I say that in popery true Christianity is to be found." To acknowledge that the Catholic Church is the true Christianity necessarily involves the consequence that the Protestant sects have not the true Christianity, because the Church affirms all that the sects deny, but at the same time we must conclude as a self-evident truth that propagandism becomes a duty on the part of the Church, while on the part of Protestants it is merely nonsense, injustice, and usurpation.